Yeah, obviously. Check the actual channel here. Oh, look at that, we're live. Alright. So, get some Risk of Rain 2 content going. Let me check the stream. Let me double check the stream, make sure everything's actually good. It's been a minute since I've done this. Pause. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Okay, audio quality's not great, but it'll do. 1 2. Okay, audio. So we're gonna back out of here. Channel. Yeah, hello? Okay. Alright, so we're going to do a quick little Risk of Rain run here. I haven't played this game in a little while. Actually, I haven't been live in a little while. Been a little busy with work and trying to get school back together and all, but decided I'm just going to go live a little bit, play a little bit of Risk of Rain. As you can see, this is not a new account, but it's also, I have not done a whole lot with this one. We got some artifact run here. I'm going to play on Rainstorm difficulty only because I don't have the some of the perks and loadout stuff that I would normally like to have. And I like to double up monsters just so that there's more stuff going on earlier on in the game. Phase Blink, Elite there. The Volley 3, I prefer this over the single volley. Just I don't know why. Since I've been playing this game, like since the beginning, I've always preferred Flurry over your Strafe Run. Laser Glaive, obviously it's your only option. Phase Blink, the 3. I like the 3 dashes because I tend to panic, which is probably not the best quality, but we do what we have to. And then the you got your default little skin here. 2 artifacts. I got the Artifactor command so I can choose my items. And then the Swarm artifact so that we have a little bit more monsters from the start. We're gonna go ahead and hop in, see what's going on. Always your default goated, start spot here. Now, I have played this game a couple of times in the past. Actually, on consoles, I used to play this quite a bit, get like high tier runs, but it's been a while, and I got it on PC recently, so I was trying to get back to where I was on console, basically. Nothing too crazy right now, just kind of farming up my gold here. Kind of wonder what bosses we're gonna get. That, to me, that makes or breaks your run. Early on, I do enjoy getting like the Stone Golem or the Jellyfish, just out of hopes that they drop their yellow artifacts so that I can have that for the remainder of the run. So far, not too bad. Haven't taken any damage. Got to level 2. We can start opening some chests here. Now, I like crowbar gameplay. I like doing more damage early on. Normally I do that with Crit Maker. I just go ahead and get my crit chance to 100 because I think it's easier that way. Especially since I shoot more arrows with each crit. So you're going to see me stack a lot of crit items early on. Okay, just going to go ahead and not hit that at all. And then eventually I'll start stacking speed. But for right now we're just going to try to keep our crit and our damage high. Speed later on is a lot of fun because it takes forever to walk across this map. I don't know, I feel like later on in the game the maps feel so small, but this early it's a trek just to get anywhere. Plus with it being on, because it has the time difficulty with it being easy, there's basically nothing spawning. So there's just a lot of running and not doing anything. At least in the early run. Found our teleporter, that's good. Ooh, Lunar Coin. See, I have 56 of those stacked up, which tells you how many runs I've done and still haven't unlocked a whole lot. Last time I played this, I got to the moon. Wasn't able to get past that point. I kind of rushed it because I was just trying to get there, so I didn't have exactly the stuff that I wanted to have quite yet. Usually I keep my runs going for as long as I can, then push it to the moon, but we'll see how I do this time. Gonna push across, try to farm up some of these chests. Oh, come on. There we go. Free loot, let's see what we get. stone golems, I could do that. I whiffed that so bad. Just pull it right off rip. So for these, I'm always going to stack Ukulele early, just so I can get as much crowd control as I can. I like being able to kind of auto it. What are we at now? 40% crit? I'll take that. Oh my god. Yeah, I like dealing as much crowd control as I can as early as I can. I feel like it makes the bosses stage especially easier. So you can clear stuff out without having to worry about... Oh my god. You can clear things out without having to worry about like the little ones running all around your ankles. So we're about 50 on crit now. That's not bad. At this point, I would start thinking bosses, but I actually do like to get the difficulty up earlier, just so that when I get to the next couple stages, I'll be better off. I know that's not going to do anything for me right now, but when you go to the next stage, it carries over with you. It spawns usually pretty close to where you start at, which can be helpful. I feel like it's never really done much for me. I just, for some reason, that's my habit, is buying those. Oh, the Artifact of Swarms that adds enemies to it also halves their health, so it's a lot more horde shooter this way, which is my preference for this game. I don't know if I'm going to go for the... I might try to get the enemies drop artifacts, or enemies drop items artifacts on this run. I've been looking for it, because that's generally my favorite way to play. But we'll see if I'm able to get there. Beetle Queen, kind of an ideal start, especially since we have chains and it's spawning 2 of them. All you have to do is loop them here. The problem is when you kill one, because you stop chaining damage on them. And just like that. So this is not a bad start to this run. Let's see what we're getting here. I also like stacking Detonate, because that can chain with your some of your other abilities, and like I said, crowd control is kind of my peak here since there's more enemies than normal. Locking in to try to dodge some of these fireballs, trying to minimize my damage early on. Ideally, I can get at least to the 2nd or 3rd level before getting close to taking some serious damage. Alright, that's not bad. That's not bad. Overall, pretty decent start here. I mean, now that the portal's mostly charged, it's just going to be sweeping everything else up. $200, but I cleared most of the chests, so I guess I'll take the XP from that. Really? Alright, now we just chill. So, how have y'all been, if there's anybody in chat? I actually don't have my viewers up. Mid-game, I'm going to pull that up. See what stops us. That's an elite skill right there. Y'all have never seen stuff like that, stopping mid-game. Alright, level 6. Only 1 level in. Not feeling too bad. We'll see where we get. I don't hate this map. The constant just brown, though. I don't know. I feel like visually it's one of the more boring maps in the game. I don't mind it, though. It's mostly flat, which makes it a lot easier to deal with, like, large swarms of enemies. Alright. I can sacrifice a little health here. We're still fairly early, so... More money. Not bad at all. Little purple chest action. Yeah, white. That's fine. I actually am going to need more commons to get the build that I want. I'm going to need a lot more commons, and I'm going to need, like, rares and stuff. I mean, obviously I don't mind getting rares, but commons are the bread and butter of my build. Which I feel like is how this game works. Oh, look, turret's here. Deal with whatever's behind me. Early on, like in these runs, there's always just a lot of running with nothing behind you. I prefer the late game chaos. What are you barking at? Not me, I hope. I know, the bugs are scary, but they can't get you. sidestep action. We're outside of the range of that. So each consecutive Will-O-Wisp you get, in case you're not familiar, each consecutive Will-O-Wisp you get makes the explosion when they die a little bit bigger. You stack enough of these, eventually you can kill pretty much entire hordes off spawn, which is the goal here. You're going to see me get another Ukulele though, raises your chances of chain, and can make it chain farther, which is nice. Willing to take a hit for it. Oh, I need to raise my fire rate too. I forgot that's one part of my build. Like I said, it's been a while. But I guess since our crit's high enough, I'll start replacing these commons with some Soldier Serum. Hello? Okay. Build maxing. Okay. Now I know there's the secret with the vases on this. I usually do that as not the Huntress, because her auto fire just, I mean, consistently makes it difficult to not shoot them. And with the chaining and all that, I'd pick a different character if I'm going to try to do that. I don't know if I've done it on this account or not. That'll probably be a next run thing. I'll probably play as Engineer and try to get that done. One of the many secrets in this game. Oh my god. Movement speed's gonna have to be up here in a second. Let's say, get a goat hoof. And yeah, we'll just grab another well here. Gonna continue gambling. Pretty good luck with those so far. Yeah, there we go. I knew it was coming. I feel like I had hit too many of them in a row. Should I just stand here and stack up more money, trying to get more gambles, or should I just go for the chests? I think we're going to keep going for the chests. I don't mind the whole, like, gambling stones. Almost didn't pick that up. I don't mind the whole gambling stones, but I don't know, I feel like at some point you gotta just take the L. Although unfortunately this map seems to be just those. Yeah, chain damage, there we go. Let's see if this one has any luck for me. Nope. Oh, yep. Sweet. More Soldier Serum, we're gonna raise that fire rate a little bit. And we'll raise our speed here. It's also why I like playing with pick items. I know, like, canonically that's not how the game's meant to be played, but I don't know, I enjoy being able to really max out the stupidity of my build. Like, eventually I'll be flying across the map at the speed of sound, just trying to get across these enemies as fast as I can. I like to think of playing the Huntress as like playing a jet fighter. You just fly overhead, firing on the things below you, trying to chain damage as much as you can. I think we're good to move on from this one. Beetle Queen again? Where's the variety? Done. This is why I like this chaining damage build. It's crazy when you have two bosses right next to each other like that. We're gonna grab a second jump here. Start getting mobility techs going. Now we just sit here and wait for literally anything to spawn. Overall, I'm feeling pretty good about this run this far. It's still early, but not too bad. I guess it kind of depends on the third and fourth map we get. I'm hoping for the Roost so I can get a guaranteed red item, which obviously I'm going to use to get another item that chains attacks. But we'll see. I might go for the luck build. Of course, not that I need luck. Sitting on almost 90% crit chance. Oh, there's a chest over there. Grab that after the charge. That's also why I like the 3 dashes instead of just the 1. I use them for movement mainly. A lot less getting away, but with 3 of them I feel like I can clear the map a little bit easier. We'll do another ukulele. Just infinite chains. We got enough for this one too. God, what is with all these greens? I kind of forget you can sprint in this game sometimes. Usually I try to just max Paul's Goathoof because I think it's inconvenient trying to hold sprint the whole time I'm going. So I don't generally get the energy drink unless I need it. Like maybe late build I'll consider it, but for right now, nah. Ems. As a Rally Point Delta, I do like this as like a third option. So this is a good part of the run. At least I get this map as my third. Turret putting in some work down here. Now I know there's a time chest on here. I'm way outside of that already. Let's see. I think we're going to finish maxing out crit since we're almost there. New map, more chests. I don't mind spending at least one of them on crit. So I see we got at least somebody in here. How are you doing? How are things going for you? Adaptive chest. There's some things that I don't remember from playing this previously. This would be one of those things. I think this is going to be an armor. Oh, no, sweet. Man, all quiet on Rally Point Delta. It's crazy. I feel like usually I remember this from later in runs where there's just infinite enemies. So now that I've maxed out my crit chance, I get 6 instead of 3 shots, which kind of is an attack speed buff. I mean, more bullets per fire is nice. And since they're all 6 guaranteed to crit and probably chain, it makes this build a lot easier to run. Oh, free chest down here. Let's get some more speed buffs here. Let's start seeing the build to the end. Now I know you're looking at that one crowbar up there being like, he has not gotten another crowbar yet. I didn't forget about it. It's just not the most important part of this build. Damage over 90 is not super useful when you're shooting 6 at a time. But late, it's not super bad to have. Especially when enemies start getting more and more health. Chain, there we go. That's not what I meant to do. We'll get another chain here. I'm sure there's diminishing returns on it. I haven't looked at the stats tables in a while to remember like exactly what the return is on each one. I'm sure there is a diminishing return effect, but I'm just going to pretend like there isn't. For no other reason than I don't feel like looking up the stat table right now. He's texting me. Wondering if it was going to be one of my boys, knowing that I'm on. Just get stuck on a fence here, no big deal. We're going to start maxing boss damage too, because here in a second bosses are going to become pretty annoying to deal with. Free money. Check this back in sometimes. Yeah. I don't really feel like going there though. The lunar items are cool and all, but usually the trade-offs aren't worth it for the build that I'm running. Hunter's being limited health anyway. I don't really know how much I feel like trying to get like a glass cannon kind of build. Because especially later when enemies can insta-kill you, it's not super ideal to have basically no health. Don't want to bring the insta-kills any sooner. What do we got? Okay. Yeah. These guys are avoiding the insta-kill by just teleporting away. Problem solved. We haven't had any mountain challenges yet, which are usually what I prefer, so we can stack more items faster. But like I said, greens aren't really the crux of my builds, and it seems like that's all I'm getting. I found that those guys charging right at them tends to confuse them. The Bison don't know what to do when you run right towards them. Where's that? Okay. Baited. Ah, I killed him before I could throw it. Well, for a second there, it was looking a little bit more horde-like. I think we're getting closer. Still doing pretty good health-wise. Haven't really been hit a whole lot. Usually that's how these runs go. I stay pretty consistently not getting hit until late game when everything pretty much insta-kills you. You'll see me start stacking health items here in a minute to prevent that from happening. So far the chains seem to be really helping out. Normally that many wisps would be kind of annoying. Glass of sweet tea. In between levels, you know you got to. Okay. I'll take this. Just casual observer. Ain't even worried about it. We have chain damage. Problem solved. Alright, so we're going to start breaking eggs. Get this guaranteed rat out of here. I feel like usually they spawn over in this area. Maybe I'm tripping. Like I said, it's been a long time. So I don't quite remember the spawns of everything like I used to. What's up with the observers, man? Seems like there's a lot of those kind of just around. Ow. You gonna come over here, or are you just gonna kind of float menacingly in the distance? I'm not sure if he's been like fully procced yet. He's kind of just around. Or he might be stuck. Give me more of the classic jank. Getting my fully automatic rifle build going here. Alright. What? I don't have money? Since when? No, cheddar. There we go. Alright. Movement. See, now we're cooking. Getting a little bit faster here. And I'm not sure that this is canon lore, but it seems like in my experience, the more movement speed you have, the farther the blinks go. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm going to pretend like it is. Dash right before we hit the ground. So, I've already been in here. I feel like usually I would have gotten something by now about the eggs. I don't know how many of them I've destroyed at this point, since most of the time we're just shooting in their vague direction. I don't remember exactly how many you have to destroy. Just wave after wave. Really? No comment on that one either? I've been in here. Middle. Oh, I forgot there's fall damage in this game. Usually I blink before I hit the ground, so I don't normally notice that there is. We're gonna grab this. Raise my health up to 100 for each enemy killed. Kinda nice for later game stuff. I'd like to kinda keep it consistently raising while I'm continuing to move. Alright, I see 2 sets of eggs. 1. Distant whirring. Whirring grows loud. We're getting there. There we go. Get 2 of them to spawn. Just eat the fall damage, I guess. Infinite chains. I guess that's the first time I've done that on this account. 15 simultaneously, I'll take that too. Just achievement maxing this early on. Take a chest. I know the red's back there. I'm gonna wait. Try to kind of clear some stuff out first, because I usually take a little bit longer to decide which red I want, depending on which ones I have unlocked. Ooh, let's see. Unstable. This is helpful when the enemies get a little bit more swarm-like. Makes it a little bit easier to kind of keep them off of you. More Will-O-Wisp. Those explosions are starting to get pretty big, which is nice. I've already been up here. My only issue with this map is that I tend to forget where I have and haven't been. Sweet, red chest. Let's see, grab some more of these. Grab... Why did I grab 11 of the crit chance? Whatever, I guess I'll take 110% crit chance. That's most of this map cleared. Save a blink. That one was a little bit closer than I wanted it to be. I did not realize how close to the ground I was. Wandering Vagrant's fantastic. Yeah, we're going to have to kind of try to strike these guys quicker, because I really don't want them to get that ability off. There we go. The fact that on this mode I have to kill 4 of them to get 1 item is insane. We're going to stack health again. Get a little bit more invincible run going here. Gunner turret still going strong over there by itself. Wow, nearby is really a relative term on that Tesla coil. Jesus. Hit him from half a mile away. Greater Lemurians, I think. That's how you know things are getting good. And they start showing up out of the woodwork. So far, build's looking pretty good. Kind of what I want to see. Next run, I'll probably do a little bit more. I'll probably turn that off, do a random run, see how much luck I have. We're going to keep swarms on, though. It's just so much more fun this way. Ooh, do I remember the code for the... Do I remember the code for the one that makes enemies drop items? Like I can remember a 9-digit code off the top of my head, I guess. I'm sure we'll figure it out. I gotta remember where it is, too. Remember the location for them, because all the codes are somewhere on the map. It just depends on if you remember where to find them all. Good old Sky Meadows. We're not going to the moon yet. We're going to go probably 2 or 3 more rotations before we start worrying about the moon. Which I know things get harder the longer you wait, but I feel like if we went right now, we would get absolutely clobbered by all the lunar people. Challenge of the mountain this early. We like to see that. Stand over here for a second, let some stuff spawn. Try to money max here. Seems like most things are kind of across the map over there, though. It's cool, though. Gunner turret's got it. I have faith in him to earn me money from farther away. Let's see. And keep movement maxing here. It's almost like I knew this was here. Oh, way to spawn it on the very edge. Jesus. I haven't done that already? I try to remember what you have and haven't done on like a newer account. I'm trying to remember what the achievements even are. Let's see. We're gonna grab another one of these. If only to increase the amount of initial we can do. Free level there. I could go down and try to get the new artifact, but I don't remember the code off the top of my head, and I don't know if I have time to sit here and look it up while on stream. Or remember even where it can be found. Especially when you're looking for specific artifacts. Ooh, that was clean. Let's see. Generally, I don't do a whole lot on this map in terms of like searching every nook and cranny. It's just there's so much stuff going on. Although I will try to get as many things as I can. Speaking of a lot of stuff going on. Let's see. Yeah. Of course I'm going to get pulverized by a rock, like, immediately. Quickly. Saw the immediate panic dodging happen because I thought for sure I was going to get clobbered. Excuse me. Alright, let's get this away from the moon. And let's see what the challenge of the mountain got us. Well, maybe we should chill for a second. I've gotten hit a couple times here. Gives us enough time. Okay. Holy Lord. Thank God they spawn like every enemy ever. Makes it a lot easier to chain. Health for one. Try to keep myself from getting immediately killed here. I don't know if you've been noticing the health drops, but enemies are starting to do more and more damage. Because we're getting to the point where it's basically just elites spawning. As noted by the impossible to ICU ratio up there. Plus I keep taking fall damage from being an idiot, so not helping much. Yeah, 29-minute run, not bad. Especially for our first loop. 30 minutes in the first loop. We're going to start looping a lot faster here soon, which makes this a lot easier. What kind of drone is that? Looks like a healer from here. Destroy some rocks, I suppose. Oh, they're there. Their cores. So chat, how are we doing on this beautiful Sunday afternoon? Got any, I know we got somebody in here. Anybody doing anything crazy? Got any cool plans for the weekend? Or for the week, I guess. Weekend being over now. Getting ready for the Sunday scaries to start hitting. Well, it's only 1:40. I got time. Try to hit my bed by 10 o'clock like a respectable young man. Although we'll see. I feel like recently I've been staying up later and later. Not a bad thing, I suppose. I feel like the earlier you go to bed, the more it feels like you're just going to work. You know, wake up, go to work, come home, go to sleep, wake up, go to work. So I like to spend at least a little bit of time staying up late. Even if I suffer for it in the mornings. Hey, don't do that. Nice. Yeah, we're starting to get more elite spawns here. The green guys in particular are the insta-killers. It's usually where I start getting problems, especially when it starts spawning like 10 or 12 of them at a time. More enemies means more elites, unfortunately. Alright, more APs. Starts dealing with the boss issue, especially when we start getting elite bosses. More health. We're eventually going to get more jumps as well. This isn't really one of those fly around kind of maps. I usually fly around the most on the Hell map. Makes it so much easier to get around. Hey, come back. There you go. There we go. Alright. Almost dashed right into that. Not entirely sure how I didn't. Decent run so far, though. Not feeling too bad about anything. Think we can probably make it fairly far here. This is looking like it might be a moon run, just based on how quickly we're clearing this early. I guess we're about mid-run now. And clearing things that quick, mid-run, I'll take it. Oh! Stroke of luck there. Can't remember, yeah. Makes it a lot easier for my flying plan. Almost got more crit glasses. Now I can do bombing runs with these new little anklets I got here. And it prevents me from taking fall damage, which is nice. Yeah, problem solved. I was able to stay up in the air for a pretty long time that time. That's what I like to see. The longer I can stay up there, the better. Kill him on the fly. Let's see. I'll take another hop of feather here. We'll start grabbing some extra jumps. I feel like the longer you can stay off the ground, the less likely you are to get hit by pretty much anything. It's usually the second I hit the ground, I start getting hit. Although with that many wisps, the chain damage just clearing them out. Alright, now we've hit the infinite difficulty stage. There isn't another stage past this. Things just continuously get harder until the end. Not going too bad so far, though. At this point, I don't even have to... I didn't shoot not one time for that. 500 elites, get the guillotine. One of the more useful items, probably included in this build. I think that's the one that makes you do more damage to elite monsters. It's going to be fairly helpful for the later parts of this, now that everything's becoming elite. Get that free experience, level 18, not bad. For our second loop here. See what second map we get. Yeah, okay. Abandoned Aqueduct ×2. I always found it weird that you can't go down there. It looks like the perfect place for some kind of secret. Just prevent anything from spawning in. Oh, there we go. Completely invisible. We love that. Too fast for all that. Nothing. Nothing, alright. I'm only using that twice. Can't afford to get nothing that many times in a row. Although I don't think I have the achievement for getting nothing, like, however many times in a row. You see, now we're starting to haul. Clearing this map very quickly. Let's see what's in here. Green? Nope. More speed. Trying to hit absurd levels of speed. When I was I've been playing this for a while, and I saw that like people were calling Megabonk a similar game. I feel like the builds that I can get in Megabonk aren't nearly as crazy because of the limit. Like the level by level limit makes it a little bit harder, in my opinion, to get a truly like unreal build. I mean, I've done some crazy damage, but I feel like this game just has better build ratios because you can do it for so long. It's not forcing you to do anything. Bang. This game also doesn't have any like raw damage upgrades, I suppose. I mean, there are definitely things that make you do more damage, but they're always conditional, like 2 bosses or whatever. Makes it a little bit more difficult to get like absurd damage numbers up. But more speed means more attacks, which means more damage. We're counting it. I'm gonna have to deal with him here in a second, but I think I can at least, yeah, sneak that off before he shows up. I know I'm ignoring the utils, but I tend to forget that I have them, so I don't tend to use them a whole lot. So I tend just not to pick them up usually. Later on, I'll probably get at least one just to say that I have one, but oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. That one was a little shaky there for a second. When they all spam laser attack at the same time, it gives you nowhere to go. Just constant cross lasers. Yeah. We're gonna get a little beetle guard here. Oh, we get two of them. Sweet. I feel like it's... I wonder if that's an artifact of the swarms thing. I don't remember there being two of them, even with swarms, but I'll take it. Way up here. I'm telling you. It's a good run. I feel it in my bones. I think we're going to defeat good old Moonlord here. Terraria reference. Yeah, these guys are going to get annoying though. Killing most stuff before it's even able to spawn in, which is nice. I know that's going to stop here soon, but I'll take it for now. Not bad, not bad. My dash is getting to the point where it's across the entire ring, so I'm going to have to be a little bit more careful when trying to charge now. Alright, another one down. 39 minutes in, and we're already on third map. Not bad. Runs are shortening up. I might do 3 full rotations if we can get this kind of speed across. What is... I forget what this does. 3 grand. Oh yay, bosses as regular enemies. Glad we got to this point. Just gonna whiff that completely. It's fine, he walks into it. Or not. Yeah, my single target damage is really low. I need like a whole horde of enemies to actually stack my damage here. Worked out in my favor though. Let's see, what do we want? More speed is what we want. At some point I'm going to start buying the energy drinks, I just haven't done it yet. Clear huge sections of this map in like less than a second. Woo! We might have to end up bumping up this difficulty a little bit. The difference between Monsoon and normal is crazy, but if we can keep builds like this, it might not be too bad. I just have to avoid dying super early. Did I not pick that up? Can I have that? Thank you. I've also thought about streaming XCOM. I don't know why this made me think of that, but I've been thinking about streaming XCOM. I feel like the game's just too unstable for that. Like, I'd have to mod the hell out of it to make it stable enough to run on a stream. On my like little solo single player runs, it's been nothing but random crashes, especially when the Lost are involved. Just eating my RAM. Try to actually land it this time. They're gonna stack 9 million bleed on me, that's fine. Okay, we've stopped wave clearing quite as efficiently, which means I'm gonna need to stack a little bit more chain damage here. We're gonna raise our attack speed a little bit here. More attack speed, more attacks, more damage. It's genius. That's not what I meant to hit. We'll take it, I guess. That's what I meant to get. Just speed maxing all the way through. Let's see what we get here. Imp Overlords. Since these guys actually count as bosses. Oh no. Oh no, they have the insta-kills. Okay. Don't get hit by that. Sweet. They can feel like it's a little early for them to be spawning. Only like 40 minutes into this run. There's no way they should be here this early on. I feel like usually I only start seeing them like past an hour. The fact that the run's been going on for this long is kind of nice, though. I haven't had super successful runs here recently, so it's looking good. Trying to lock in here. Stay up in the air. And we're good. We're clear. Well, you know, for the most part. Liking the movement speed so far. I think I do need to add some of the energy drinks if I'm going to start sprinting more often. Make it really absurd. Celestial Portal. I'm trying to remember which one that one is. Is this the one that leads you to the place you can sacrifice yourself? Yeah, you know, I'm good on that. Gold Portal is the one I'm really looking for. Though I forget exactly how you get that. Ah, there we go. This one also has a guaranteed red on it. You just have to open a chest. Which is good, more red items. This is also where I start flying more often. God damn, it's so fast. I'm just gonna try to keep him on the other side of the map from me here. So many leads. So much stuff happening on screen. Okay. I think we're through most of it. Oh. Yeah, I knew that. I mean, said I've been avoiding equipment for a while now. I'm glad one at least showed up through one of these. Yeah, we're getting to the point where everything's elite now. On the bright side, though, I should be able to afford the guaranteed red chest here pretty soon. If things could just stop for long enough for me to... yes. Swarm missiles, same idea. Good crowd control, especially in an area as open as this one. I got 11k, I should be able to... Where is it? We're memory test here. Where is this thing? I know it's somewhere here. No. Somewhere in this middle area. It's underneath one of the rocks. Not there. Not there. Not there. Am I smoking crack? I knew it's around here somewhere. Just open up 3 randoms. Energy drink. And go poof. Really start speed maxing here. Oh, free red. Sweet. Assuming I can stand still for long enough to pick that up. Now, I might pick up a random one here because I'm actually kind of blanking on what some of these do. So I think I'm probably just going to pick a random one and see what happens. Let's go with this one. Reduce the armor of enemies. Okay, cool. That works out well since my attack speed's so high. Do we have the guillotine in here? No, do I have to wait until I unlock it fully? Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Where's it? Now where's my guaranteed red? I know she's around here. Not what I wanted. Oh, my other turret got destroyed. I didn't even notice. Shows you how much work he was putting in. Dude, I feel like I've run past it at least 3 times now. It's got to be around here somewhere. All these side corridors and all. I know it's not in any of those. It's under one of these. Ah, aha! Boom. And we'll grab the shield as well. Healing past full gives you a temporary barrier. Fantastic. Not super able to do that, but sweet. Sure, I'll find an item somewhere. Ooh, I'm completely out of cheddar though. Never mind. More speed, more speed, more speed. More health, more health, more health. More boss damage. This is going to become useful when we fight Moon Guy later. What are these? Let's see. I think I should start picking a secondary effect, start dealing some other kind of damage. Start dealing a bleed here. Just to really hammer home the overpoweredness of this build. Stack some bleed. Only need 10 of those, which is the bright side. I don't actually need the money from this, I just don't back down. What, he's still up? So what are we at now? 30%? Yeah. Not bad for just starting it. That one's already open. I think most of these are probably already open, but do a second check just to make sure. $40, $80. Just fly overhead and collect the XP. All right. Another yellow tier item. We like those. We're gonna go for here. That way when I get low, if I ever get low, you can just solve this problem. Oh, new environment log. Nice. This is a good run for achievements so far. Got a lot of new unlocks. I also like this this system over Megabonk's like silver system. Just by getting by virtue of getting achievements. I mean, I know that like in Megabonk you get achievements which lets you buy items, but the fact that I have to buy them with silver after getting the achievement is a little crazy. I know, roguelike progression, but still. Getting like 2 silver a run does not help. Hey. Ooh. Trying to get these mortar guys out of the way. Of course, now that I've been here, they're going to spawn everywhere. Fantastic. I think there's an achievement connected to them, but I can't remember exactly what it is. Another monster log? Beetle Guard really helping me out with those because I haven't seen them yet. It's mainly because I'm flying around the map like an insane person. Stomp right on their head. Playing Mario at this point. See how far away I can get from it before it warps me back. Alright, Sky Meadow. I think we're pointed towards the moon, yeah. I don't know that I can make this build any better. And the more time I spend... Oh, sweet. The more time I spend here, the harder it's going to be once I finally do get to the moon. So I might just go ahead and take the L and try it out. It sucked for an hour run to end because I rushed it, but... Sweet Jesus. Like, didn't he just... Wasn't he just low? Did I miss him healing? Just M1 max until the problem is solved. Okay. Oh no. Stay up, stay up, stay up. Stay away. Okay. Well, I know I said I could make the build any better, but I guess we could try. More time in the air. More damage to bosses. Ow. Oh, not like this. Now here's the problem with not having, like, literally any type of healing item. Now I have to sit here and wait for passive regen to get me out of this. It's fine, this is the closest we've come so far, so I'll take it. Just gonna... I guess I got low enough for that to proc. Okay, okay, okay. Quickly. Quickly. Oh my god, pick an item. The panic set in. Alright. More health. I probably should pick up some kind of healing item. Or just go ahead and nuke him. Man, we are really edging health here. 41 is crazy. No. Nope. RIP Beetle Guard. Meat. That's not what I thought that did. Seeing the memory kick in now. I think this is the one that heals you. Yeah, when you're not in danger, so I can just get out of danger. Can't be in danger if I'm currently on the clouds. Healing. Let's see, delayed heal. Kind of forgot that I was going to need healing items to get through this. It's fine though, we can just get back to full. We managed to survive down to 46, so I think we're fine. The benefit of buying all those previous health items that we got for basically nothing. Also at this point I have, what, 6 jumps? So we can really kind of just fly around. Let's see, where is the teleporter? You'd think I'd be able to see it from all the way up here. Excuse me. Just a bunch of ticks. We're only at 70% bleed. Grab some more health here. Try to stack up some more bleed. I figured these guys would make their way down eventually. %90 bleed. Probably as good as it's gonna get. Where is this teleporter? Kind of just grabbing stuff as I pass by it, looking for this. There we go. That's 100% bleed on every shot. A lot of effects. Oh my god. 4, 5. Okay. Am I just missing it? I feel like I'm going crazy here. They're the where. Oh, okay. Yeah, like way over there. Fly across the entire map to get there. Let's see how this goes. Oh, fantastic. Just insta-kill most of them. We get a chance to spawn in. Not bad, not a bad clear. Trying to stay off the ground here as much as I can. Being a lot quieter in this most recent part because I really have to lock in here. Getting down to 46 scared me a little bit. Yeah, we'll get to the teleporter zone. The grandparents are like the worst spawn too, so I'm glad we got through that. I was a little bit worried about that one. I feel like I've gotten one too many like insta-kill deaths off of them. Level 25, going to the moon, not bad. An hour into the stream, we've only played one round. Guess that's a good thing overall. Oh, I'm too over the top of him. Could use my util because we're too far overhead. Okay. To the moon. See how fast we can get across. Big stretch. Like a cat. Trying to keep my muscles loose. Alright, let's see here. Moving real quick. I like the way the little feet move faster and faster. Meow. Makes me feel like I'm going faster if I'm not, even if I'm not. Alright, Lunarian enemies. Fantastic. Yeah, a lot of that. Can we? Thank you. For the most part, if you can stay over them, then we're not really super able to hit you. The flying guys are more of the problem. You gotta move pretty quick to get around them. Okay, there's just a few enemies on screen. Just one or two. Nothing super crazy. We're fine. Everything's fine. I'm getting hit by something now. RIP my movement speed. We're gonna release a couple rockets here. See if we can't ease the constant flow of enemies. This is what I meant by never really ready for the moon. Everything has so much health. Alright. We got through the initial wave, which is good. That's all we were really looking for. We're gonna warp on by. Oh, I'm out of jumps. Okay. Where? From where? Oh, wish me luck. Oh yeah, I can totally charge that when the entire thing is surrounded by blue fire. Oh, behind me, oh, behind me, oh, behind me, this is it. And they managed to slow me. Hang on, hang on. We might be through this. We might have gotten through the worst of it. That was... I cannot believe I made it out of that. I thought for sure that was it. Okay. Okay, well that could have gone a little bit better, but I think overall that's not the worst that could have gone. Gotta charge this pillar here. Okay. Could charge any day now. Any day now. My Beetle Guard are halfway across the known universe fighting absolutely nothing. Wouldn't want it any other way. Wouldn't want them anywhere else, obviously. Oh, Jesus. Hands weren't even on my keyboard. Pillar of Mass. New day, new pillar. Trying to make sure there's nothing caught up behind me. Oh my god. It's always good when the game becomes a bullet hell. Just gonna chill here for a second. Try to get some charging done. Me when I make the rocks bleed. What is hitting me? Holy Jesus, that's what's hitting me. Another mass pillar. Doing good. Only 2 more to go. The worst is going to be the items. When he grabs my items, that's going to be the absolute worst part. Getting item snatched. Ah, so see, this guy finally decided to join. He's been shooting me from the other side of the rock this whole time. Boom, 2 pillars. Good. Oh, fantastic. More flying enemies. Not bad. Not bad. All things considered. Oh, we love the Pillar of Souls. Literally just constant under fire, and you have to charge it in one go. Love the way those bullets curve around corners. Hey, can you get out of there? Once. I got hit one time. One time there was fire just slightly to the right of me, and that's it. That's incredibly frustrating. We were so far. I don't think I've ever actually played him. Fire going forward, pulling in a target, turn piercing punch, loadout stuff. So let her reach and proceed. Light a charge gauntlet at 300 miles an hour. Is he speed based? We're gonna do classic little engineering gameplay here. Engineer's fun because I think all of your turrets take on, yeah, all of your items, which is super nice. Grew 12 minions at one time. On the stage, just engineered for 5 seconds after it spawns. Nice. And we'll go for it. Do I even have any of these DLCs? I don't think I do. I'm playing just base game, just raw base game content. We'll probably do like one more run if it takes another hour, then one more solid run and we're good to go. Just dip my toes back in it. Oh my god. Alright. Just gonna completely whiff that. After playing that last Huntress run, I don't think I could feel any slower. I know what you're thinking. Solo engineer gameplay? Yeah, that's what we're doing. No dodge whatsoever. Just walking at the lowest possible speed the game will allow you. is going here. Same idea, chaining damage. I didn't know that's what shift did for him. Interesting. 2 turrets up, we're gonna stack a third. Could I be any slower trying to move across this map? Oh my god. Oh, I don't have any way of negating this damage. I'm used to playing Huntress where I can just dive off of cliffs like that. That was almost a very stupid way to end this run. Alright, let's get some damage boosts going here. Let's increase some fire rate. Good old 5 minions on the map. I need them to get some kills though, I need money. Yeah, there we go. Hey, what you got going on over there? I don't know why I got that, I'm back to my Huntress maxing.
What's your plan?
Huh?
What's your plan?
Risk of Rain. Risk of Rain 2.
It would be a good thing to plan.
Yeah, run based. I've done 1 run so far and it took me an entire hour.
Like, you beat the whole game?
No, I died immediately.
Oh.
I got all the way to the end, the moon, and then got absolutely annihilated.
Okay.
So now we're playing new character, new run. 1 total viewer. I know. Basically the most popular man on the face of the planet.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, honestly, with, like, next TwitchCon, I'm there. 1 viewer. Elite. I don't even know who this... the 1 viewer has not been in chat not 1 time. And also... I thought it was you, honestly. I thought you were just, like, farming my stream. I thought you were my 1 singular viewer.
I was gonna try to get on, but I don't know how. It's through Twitch, right?
Yeah, it's through Twitch.
I don't have Twitch.
Hey, I don't know that I believe you. I think you're my 1 viewer.
My computer is on, but...
I think my 1 viewer is probably somebody that I know, if I had to guess.
Can you see it?
I know I can't see, like, exactly who it is. Are you kidding me? That's crazy invasion of privacy.
Is it?
Yeah, man. I don't like the full gubby of everybody. Fire rate. Always fire rate. Just gonna fire rate Max. That was my girlfriend I was talking to, who I assumed was my 1 and only viewer. That's fair. How do you what?
How do I Twitch?
I think you have an account. I think so. From like the last time I was doing all this, back in a couple months ago.
Do I go on Steam to download this?
No. Twitch is a website. It's like twitch.tv. I don't even know. Tells you how well versed I am in all of this. Riveting stuff on this one. I feel like because I'm moving so slow, it's making... Oh. Probably should have set these up ahead of time. Yeah, laser that turret, not me. Yeah. Oh my god. Dude, if I could move like maybe 1% faster, that would be significantly nice. This negative movement speed thing is not for me. I missed the Huntress already. But we'll just turret max until the end. I need to get that mushroom perk so they can get like their little healing auras. It's always nice to have just a mobile spot I can sit and heal next to. They just strap the ukuleles to them. It's kind of crazy. They got the soldier serum just sitting in there. I feel like last time I played this, these were just like the gunner turrets. I don't remember them shooting lasers. Yeah, maybe I hallucinated that. Get some free XP and move on. Let's see what our second level is here. Sweet tea sipping. I feel like it's always the abandoned aqueduct. I probably should have seen that coming. Good old origin of tar. Fall into the darkness there for a second. That's fine. Now let's see if I can find the trigger points for these, if there's any convenient ones. Now that I'm not auto-locking onto everything, I should be able to push them easier. Free money. Ah. Now as long as I don't launch some random missile at this, we should be fine. Just gonna push that. No, stop. Because there's 3 of them. I don't have enough turrets for all that. Hey, that was like really rude. Alright, I guess we'll turret this one. Which I'm fairly certain counts. Yeah, next item's got to be movement speed, because holy Jesus. If I have to traverse the map at this speed for any longer. It feels a little bit better already. At least I'm not negative speed anymore. Let's see, get this. See, it's nice for the turrets because it means they just have a constant healing aura, and the more of them I get, the bigger the healing is. And I think it does. I don't know if it heals the turrets or not. I don't remember. It'll be fine either way. Alright, so we got 1 button pressed at least. Let's see if we can find the second and the third. Challenge of the mountain. It's good, more items. I feel like we're very light on items this run. Probably because I'm moving so slow trying to get everywhere. I mean, just the slowest movement speed. Ow. Should have been loader maxing, so I could have just put the whole movement speed up to like 15 and called it a day. Where are these other buttons? I don't remember the dedicated spawn points for these. Oh wait, these aren't my guys anymore. I forgot I don't have Beetle Card with me. Just turn around, flick on them, and keep it moving. We eat this. Where are these other buttons? I know there's one in this back line. There should be one in the main area, and then one in the, like, back here where I'm at. Who knows? I sure don't. I don't even need the lunar coin. It's fine. One pressure plate and 1 chest is crazy. I know there's more stuff around here. feel like I've traversed the whole map, though. Wait. We can land that. There we go. See, the more you arc your body, the more likely you are to actually hit those. Fun fact. Game calculates that into the trajectory. Gotta get active or it doesn't count. Okay. Alright. It's gonna rip a turret off of where I wanted it, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it on this one anyway. Probably wait till the second loop to try to do this because the movement speed is not working out. Don't have time to traverse the entire map at negative speed. Overall, though, this run's not going poorly, I would say. I'm trying to remember what items would be best for my turrets. Oh, I guess we could crit our turrets. I'm used to that only being a thing I do for Huntress, but I guess it would make sense. Guarantee a crit chance, not bad. Let's see. Good old Will-O-Wisp. More detonation, that's all we need. Nice. More crit. One of the few raw damage upgrades I'm able to get. Then we'll move at the slowest speed to this chest. No. Yes. Ah, overshot him. Getting used to the arc of these grenades still. That's working out, that's working out. Oh, and it does heal the turret, nice. More ukuleles, more arcing, more crowd control. Alright, let's get over this teleporter and get out of here. Get to the next one. Hopefully we can get back to the roost again and then we can really set up our turrets for success. I seem to remember there being a way to get more than 3. I don't remember which item does that though. Because I think this counts as a utility. Maybe it's a little square thing. This time we're going to think with our brains and set these up ahead of time. Alright, that's a lot of enemies. Alright, one of our turrets went down, that's fine. Happens to the best of us. Other one's low. We're clearing them slowly but surely. See, that time I saw the monster's log. I didn't see that last time. There we go. Good lord. Put up our turrets back. Oh, I forgot we challenged the mountain. That's why there's so many. Yes. Also yes. Look at him go. And you can heal me, which is nice. Little buddy over here. Oh, it's already charged. Sweet. Roost. Oh, wait, we're one map away from that. My bad. Go ahead and throw one of those down early. See if we can't just clear them out. Free money. The machine gunner turrets are really holding their weight here. 12 damage at a time. Hey, got me enough for one singular purchase. I'll take it. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't hear that. $236. I feel like stacking money is a lot harder in this one. The Huntress I could fly around a lot and just kill as many as I could. This one you gotta kind of bring them to you. Nice. I guess I could just keep moving the turrets around. Oh, remind me on the next green one I have to get the item that gives me an extra utility use and see if that's the turret. I think that's how that works, but I don't remember. Oh, and I'm still crit maxing. Right. Raise that some more. Keep on flying away. 18 minutes into this first run, we're not very far. Engineer takes a lot longer to play than Huntress does. He's not going to hit me with that. Just got to speak it into existence. Ah, missed time on that too. Figured I would though. No, challenge. Kind of helped me see how my turrets are doing too. Not bad overall. Take some of the health from that. Ow. Just infinite fall damage. Next time I need to play the loader so I can get rid of that. Just dive off the stuff. Okay, I think it's this that gives me an extra utility use. Equip and charge. Thinking that's I guess we'll see once I regen all my turrets. I think that's how that works though. Like I said, been a long time since I played this, trying to remember it all. And you know what, we're gonna get another one just in case it is true. Well, nothing else went up, so I'm guessing that it is my turrets. It's really like an engineer item then. Maybe I should get about 20 of those. Just every green. Have a whole army of turrets. No, I guess not. Weird. I don't know what that added to. Yeah, oh well. Yeah, I figured that turret was going to go down pretty quick. And we're bleed maxing. So we got one of them. Yeah, there's no way. The engineer's just not for me. It's way too slow. We'll go for the loader loadout here. So let's report all in less than 25 minutes. So I guess just speed run would be the key with this guy. We'll do one more run. One more solid run. I haven't played loader in a long time either, so I don't fully remember. Let's see what we got here. Punch, pull, heavy, pylon. Okay, that's cool. And I can throw that, and I think I can grapple to it, can I? Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, and it zaps nearby enemies, that's nice. You'd think I would have gotten that from reading, but I didn't. trying to speed read. So we're gonna speed max here so I can get that one achievement for him. Try to get some new unlocks. He's immune to fall damage, which is nice. All speed, all the time. Okay, I see how that works now. More like a grapple hook, less like a... Dope. At least until I figure out how this guy works. Being melee is a little odd, not what I wanted to do. Also probably going to have to health max, since the range on this isn't very high. We're going to get hit a lot. So I guess speed and health. But I just got to hit over 300 miles an hour on one attack, which, how hard can that be? Oh, this is funny. Holy Jesus. Okay, so you can grapple enemies, which is nice. Didn't know that. And you can hold it for as long as you want, which is also nice. Just rock him. Get up close and personal? Not bad. This one's not bad. Probably could have planned that one a little bit better. Okay, I'm getting a little bit more of a feel for him. I think Huntress is probably the one I have the best feel for, but I'm getting used to this one. Nothing. There we go. More speed. More speed. Okay, we're moving pretty quick now. I'm a little bit worried about what happens when we get to a boss, though. Having to punch the bosses is going to be kind of interesting. Holy Jesus. That was cool. So the grapple is the main use here. That's the main equipment that I'm going to be using, I guess. Alright, offer the shrine to gain nothing. That's fine. Didn't want anything anyway. You gotta hit him. There you go. It's kind of cool that it drags flying enemies down. Okay, I'm getting a little bit more used to it. A lot of movement text, a lot of heavier kind of stuff. He does feel a little bit thick to be trying to move the way he is, but I guess when I get more movement speed it won't be too bad. That's why I'm increasing more of my default movement speed. I think it'll be easier that way. I also wonder if the speed boost here is additive or not. Like if I'm already sprinting and then I use the speed boost, does that add to my overall speed? Does seem pretty quick though. It is nice being able to just throw yourself off the edge of things. Let's see how it does. I have basically no damage related items, so. Okay, a little hard to aim that. You gotta be really on top of what the hell's going on. Oh, getting frozen there is rough. Okay, cool. Overall, not too bad. Took a little bit longer than I would have liked it to take, but not bad. Start arcing my punches. Punch chaining. Meow. Ah. So there's a lot of different like chaining movement techs you could do with him, which is cool. I'm gonna have to get a little bit more used to him before I start trying that stuff though. Chaining a grapple into a shift. No range is a little crazy though, especially since there's so many enemies that fly. Oh well, we do what we gotta. Ugh, this map. Not my favorite for sure. It's not terrible though. Just pummel him into the ground, that's pretty cool. Overall, I feel like if I played him a little bit more, I might have a better idea of how he actually works, be able to chain some movement techs. For right now, though, he's pretty clean. It feels good. It's nice running around just punching stuff. It'll be a lot better when enemies start swarming, too, because you can kind of just beat them off of you. I mean, I guess assuming you don't instantly die. I think we're going to keep stacking movement speed here. 53. $1, really? Hey, give me your money. Give him the London hello so I can get some money. Alright. Movement speed. Trying to get it over 300 on my shift. Nice. A little bit more personal than the Huntress, I think. I feel like I'm really getting up in there. Not what I meant to do. I'm so used to that being blink, I'm like hitting it preemptively. Alright, that's an early item. Since I have to get close to enemies anyway, I guess it makes sense to have that. The shift carries a lot of weight. It's good that it does as much damage as it does, so I know that's going to be my primary source, especially against bosses. We'll see how effective it is against like your flying bosses or your faster bosses. Gonna use the unstable Tesla for most of this early section. Trying to keep him off me. Can I get up here? I know I could grapple, but I didn't want to waste it in case the whole wave spawned. Yeah, Spiky T is fast because of his thick right leg. He needs it. He needs it for speed, man. That's the goat hoof. He got goat leg. I don't know why he doesn't have both goat legs since we have 6 of them, but, you know, whatever. He just got 6 on one leg. 6 goats on one leg. It's kind of crazy. I feel like he'd probably be faster if he split them up, but what do I know? Hey, I don't make the decisions he does. Also, thank you for the first time chat. Let's see. I'm gonna start a max crit here. He got little cool glasses on now. Let you see him for a frame before I get overwhelmed. I do like that every item you pick up you can actually see on your little guy here. Like, he's so dripped out. He got so much sauce. And we're hauling ass. Let's see. Yeah, no more speed. Run by, punch him in the face, walk away. It is nice being able to auto kill them from a distance. I had to get some kind of range on this guy or I was gonna go insane. Get cleared. Nice. Okay. Money. Okay, we have 11 of these now. I feel like we should be really moving. Let's see. Not bad. Not 300 miles an hour, though. We can go faster. I'm assuming I have to do some kind of tech for that to work, like some kind of grapple, crazy tech thing. I'm not sure. We can try it here, I guess. Hep. Hep. Okay, that seemed like the right thing to do. Hang on, I think we can get there. Hep. I mean, it worked. Hey, I will take that as a win. Ukulele. Where is he keeping the ukulele? Oh, it's on his back there. Gotta carry that around. Most important part of the build. Stone Golem. And we just wait for the charge. I did. Ah! We were really high up there for a second. I got scared. I got the sinking feeling in my tummy.
Character is pretty creepy.
He is, man. You see his little glasses?
He has glasses?
Yeah, he has little goof eyes.
Oh my god, that's adorable.
And sometimes you just have to have drip. Yeah, I think this will be my last run. Do a quick little 3 runs. Teeth. Our dog's got the goofiest little front teeth. He's really worn out too. He has not moved since we came back from the dog park.
He really hasn't.
He hopped up there and was like, yeah, that's it for today. He'll get rowdy again around 6.
Daddy will.
Huh.
Daddy will.
He's just, he's just trying to... He's got to save his energy for a 6 o'clock walk.
Whoa, careful with the W word.
He's fine. He didn't hear me. Probably. Gotta go to therapy. You can come over here. It's fine. Love you. Be safe. Let me know if you need anything. You saw it? Adios. All right. What? Nice catch.
Where's my left hand, too?
I feel like I'm like missing the hell out of these movement techs, but I will figure it out. Bye! What's more important is that we're moving as fast as humanly possible. Or I guess robotically possible. Oh, see, I feel like that would have been it had I not missed. What am I grappled? Okay. Nope. This is where it really feels like a skill issue. But it's fine, we will get there. You know, new character, new text, you gotta learn. Usually I'm like a Huntress main, that's the one I usually play. That's why I made it the farthest with hers, because I'm more used to her text. Oh, they were already dead. I feel like that's closer to what I need to get, though. We're gonna hit one of those, go absolutely crazy. Okay, if I'd stop accidentally pressing the button, that might help too. Instantly kill low health elites. I knew that did something along those lines. Grab one of these. Now we're really speed maxing. Like, I feel like that was 100 miles an hour. I don't know. I feel like that had to be close. I need like a speedometer. It's cool that this is a kinetic character, though. I do like that. I had never played him before, so I wasn't aware that like kinetic characters like that existed. Palladian Shredder, okay. That's not bad. Like, that is not bad damage. Not bad damage. Okay, okay, I'm seeing the appeal. So really you only have to hit that shift like once, and you've got most of the boss down. Completely whipped that one. So you can charge your shift and run, but you have to have your fingers already set to do that. So if I start charging shift, start sprinting. Okay. A little weird trying to pull that one off because it feels like it doesn't quite want you to do that. I think it's more supposed to be the grapple that you're using to do that. Yeah, sure, I'll take a gunner drone. Yeah, see, I went slower that time. I got stuck on the... Okay. Okay, we can get there. I definitely don't think this is going to be a moon run, though. I mean, unless I just get incredibly lucky. And by incredibly lucky, I mean I start buying items that actually matter, instead of just speed maxing. Sundered Grove. This would be my first chance to take on like a flying type boss. You can see maybe how annoying that would be. Oh no, this is not the map I thought it was. Thought this was the egg map again. Oh, I missed my grapple. That's awkward. Missed my grapple again. I feel like I have to like lock in to try to hit these tacks. I am not used to movement tagging. You should see me try to b-hop in like CS. Movement techs have never been my forte. Alright, we can try this. Oh, I got stuck on another enemy. I feel like the swarms is going to make it a lot more difficult to get through. Because you have to have so much clear space to be able to land like a far swing. 3. Okay, that was interesting. I feel like I'm building this guy a lot like I'm building the Huntress, and maybe that's probably not for my benefit. I should probably consider a different kind of build for him, but I'd have to sit and like think of a build to max. For an on the whim play, this is the build I'm going with. I feel like he's kinetically based, so speed makes sense. The faster you can get him going, the more damage, theoretically. I don't know that that's true, but that's what I'm going with. No fall damage is nice. You can just fly across the map. I just gotta find my little teleporter here. I feel like one of his challenges though is a little RNG heavy with the Celestial Portal, because like what if you just don't get one? There it is. But one thing about me, the more complex the map is, the less likely it is I'm actually gonna sit here and try to figure it out. Oh no. Oh, I saw the portal for a second, I should have stopped. It's around here somewhere. Oh, okay, it's up there. Can I? Oh my god. That's embarrassing. That was a really... Okay, y'all didn't see that. No one saw that. Dude, can I get up there? No, let me up. Okay. Throw out my own grapple point. Not use it at all. There we go. Lord, that had to be the worst. It's fine. We worked it out. We made it work in the end. More crit, more speed. Get the hell out of here. Alright, just gotta get through this boss. Ooh, chests. Ow. Grab 2 unstable Tesla coils. Alright. Box with him! Box with him! Where the hell did the other one go? Is he down there? Oh, he ain't down there. But where did he go? He's like in the wall. That's crazy. Right now all I need to do is get back up to the top. Alright, this is fine. This is exactly where I wanted to be, actually. There we go. Man, picking a character that requires movement text was probably my worst decision. I would be like, damn, this guy sucks at games. That's not true. I promise I'm good. It's just the movement teching. Always gets to me. It's fine though, we have enough drones to solve the problem. You know, we might try just one loop and see if we can't get through the moon on one single loop. Mainly because we're about 2 hours in. I wasn't planning on streaming for very long today. Just kind of hop back in, see how everything's going. Kind of get my name back out there. because this isn't even like a scheduled day that I stream. Normally I try to stream like Saturdays. I think I have Monday, Wednesday, Saturday on there. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, yeah. And try to keep myself on schedule. But you know, I figured I hadn't done it in a while. My dad got into YouTube, oddly enough. So since he's into it now, I'm like, well, I might as well give it a shot. He got into it because I was talking about it, so like, you know what? Since he's doing it, I'll do it. This is probably the worst case scenario for a boss with this guy. I have to hit him on the fly. Where is he? Where did he go? Yeah, this boss is not ideal. I have to grapple him when he goes up in the air, if I can find him. But yeah, since my dad got into it and he was talking about it, I was like, you know, I miss doing that. I'm trying to actually edit my YouTube videos this time instead of just posting literal 10-minute clip VODs. Oh my god! Oh, this is crazy. Where am I? Hey, hold on! Hold on for dear life! Oh! He brought me out of the map. He was not playing. Now I gotta get back up there. So maybe grappling him wasn't the best decision. What's the funniest, though? I just need him to spawn in for like another couple seconds. Come down here. Hey. You get down here. Ow. Where is he? There we go. Maybe I can get lucky and I'll be able to box it out with the final boss. Just me, him, and boxing. Who knows? I think that would be pretty funny though if the character I never play is the one I'm actually able to do it as. Run! Run! Alright, let's see if we get lucky here. I'm still wet from washing the dogs, Jesus. We washed them both and they love shaking. Oh, to shout out to my 2 viewers, and eventually when I upload this on YouTube to those people, to shout out my dad's channel, Doug and Aaron Outside. They do like camping. They do camping, outdoor content, and they do, occasionally they'll do like product reviews, stuff like that. You should go check them out. You know, he's trying his best. He's very excited about the whole thing, getting a laptop for it and everything. Got to shout out the Padre. Because I know he'll shout me out if he finds out I'm doing this again, so I figured I'd return the favor. Shout him out. I'm going to shout him out every video, too. Y'all catch it every time. 2 small YouTube channels shouting each other out. That's what I call capitalism. Do a collaborative brand. That would be funny. Alright. Let's get it going. Box with me. Box with me. We're good. We're good. It's fine. It looks like that counts as multiple hits when you go through them like that. That's kind of cool. I did not know that. Man, I should really start putting outros like every 10 minutes for the YouTube section of this, but I think I'm going to have to film those separately and then put them into the video, since I think YouTube's still only letting me upload 10 minutes at a time, which absolutely insane behavior for a 2-hour VOD that I'm going to have to upload 10 minutes at a time. I'm gonna have to look at some other channels and see how they handle that, because... Oh, shit, stuff spawning. Because that was my thing on the other one, is I was just uploading the whole thing in 10-minute segments, not editing it one bit. Which is probably the worst decision one could make, but works for me, works for you. Alright, we're about to get this one down. Nice. There's another, there should be. Did I miss it? Oh, whatever, we'll go do the... Oh, okay, I see. They're separated out. This is going to be a forge over here, isn't it? Sprint my way over here, see what's going on. Nope, hang on. We got this. We got this. Movement. Let's pretend like we've played a game before. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I never got any of the feathers. That probably would have made this a little bit easier. Oh, just nothing going on over here? Okay. I actually can't believe I made it across that. I thought for sure that was going to be a miss. Yeah, you know what? I'm not boxing it out with them. I just need to get to my pillars. I know I got one. There should be one in there. Okay. It's a weird set of pillar spawns. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not sacrificing. Good old pillar of design. Stay off the ground, the pillar. Okay, we're almost there. Last time we got 2 down and then got beat. We'll see if we can get 3 this time. Alright. Hey, any forward progress at this point? No, no, no. Okay. Another design. At least these ones charge faster. The mass ones are annoying. I feel like the last one's probably going to be a Souls. Okay, okay. A couple things happening on screen. It's fine. Can't hit me, I'm too fast. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Box him out, last pillar. Get me up there, thank you. This should be the last pillar, right? It's also the boss arena, which is a little crazy. I don't know what these red ones do. Fantastic. Everyone's favorite pillar, the one that insta-kills you. Alright, we're gonna have to wait a second on that. Okay, or we'll just take more damage in the process. Move so fast they can't hit you. Move so fast they can't hit you. Oh! I got it! Nice. That might have been the first actual good grapple I've gotten so far. Alright. We're gonna have to get rid of this guy before he becomes a problem. Okay, get rid of him. Can't afford to sacrifice blood right now. I'm just gonna have to earn back that health slowly but surely. Alright. Chill for a second, get some health back, run back in there, sacrifice the rest of the health. Boss time. Need my health to keep going up. Long regen timer. Okay. Alright. We should be good. Okay. Pillars charged. Should be boss time. Wouldn't hurt to regen some of that health back before we go dealing with all that. Okay. Now this is usually the part where I get absolutely annihilated. The Huntress was really unlucky with getting stuck on that fire, which was totally my bad, but still, we're gonna call it unlucky. This guy, I don't know, we'll see. Be a nice way to finish it for sure. Fly my way on up here. Alright. Wish me luck, because here we go. This makes or breaks this run. Especially since it's the last run, it'd be nice to end it off on a W. Little cutscene for you. I think it was like Mithros or something. What was his name? Mithros? Mithrix. There we go. Holy sweet Jesus, I forgot that he does that. Okay. There's also two of them. As if one wasn't bad enough. Alright, we're not getting really... We need to get a grapple here. On him would be nice. Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, he dodged it? Hey, hawk him down. Dude, those misses are so tough. I have to land a shift. Oh my god, missing those is so annoying. Okay. That sucks. I got stuck right on the middle there. I did not play that well. It happens. Happens to the best of us. Let's see what we unlocked here at least. Charge up single target punch for 2100 damage. Shocks enemies in a cone for more. Okay, that might be a little bit more useful. The Bulwarks Ambery? I don't know what that is. Presumes Celestial Portal, 25 minutes or less. Yeah, that'll probably work out. Who knows? Alright, well for right now that's all I've got. I'm going to do 2 solid hours today, and then I will see you guys. I think I have Monday on my... Let me peep game lock in here. What does my schedule say? Back to Twitch. Creator dashboard. Maybe. No. Channel. What does my actual schedule say? I don't remember. Anyway, I'll probably be back. Whenever my schedule says I'll be back next is when I'll be back. But for now, it was good seeing you guys. Thanks for the 2 viewers that stuck in. And I'll see you guys in the next one.